do 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 do. Wow.
Great job,
Yeah,
Ethan. It was
get into it.
That was a very good intro. It sounded a little bit different.
Yeah.
All right, well, you can go ahead and leave now.
I thought it was on the podcast.
Not this week. I mean, like, I don't know. It's just doesn't the
Okay,
vibes don't
bye.
feel right this week.
Okay, bye. Bye.
Bye,
Bye,
that was definitely Ethan.
Thank you. Thank you, Ethan, for coming.
That was, yeah.
Definitely,
Wow, great job,
Ethan.
Ethan.
Thank you.
Definitely, Ethan. It definitely was not Charlotte.
Definitely was not me pretending to be Ethan because Ethan was asleep in his room. Could never happen.
Definitely not. That's never happened before.
Yeah, we're totally honest with you guys, and we just want to say that was totally Ethan. Like you could hear him. That was Ethan.
Yeah, it just sounded just like him, and the guitar, I think it was a little out of tune. I think that's why it sounded a little funky.
he probably, needs to tune his guitar.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I
can't. Welcome back to the BM&W podcast.
Don't know if you knew that. That was not Ethan.
Yeah, guys, pranked you. April Fool's in the end of May.
There you go.
Yes, so that
Literally,
wasn't Ethan. Emily went to go wake
Ethan's
up
room,
Ethan.
And then I always wake him up very nicely. Like, I don't, shake him. I just, woke him up nice and gently, and I was like, hey, do you want to record the podcast, the intro of the podcast? And he said, he said, welcome back to the greatest podcast, BM&W podcast. And I was like, no. It's like the guitar, like the intro, you got to record it. And he said, I already did. And I was like, okay, are you sure? And then I tried to wake him up again, and he just wouldn't wake up. And I was like, okay.
Okay, word. Bye. Goodbye, Ethan. Yeah, so she gave up. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I remember your dad said something when you're trying to wake someone up. You start by lightly pressing on them, and then you're full on they're bouncing up and down while you're trying to wake them up. I did that to Jake the other day. It was so fun.
It's very fun. It's not fun on the other side, whenever you're being sometimes it can be fun where you're if you're awake,
Yeah.
It was, yes, we call it dribble mania because that's what our basketball in our elementary school, it was dribble mania. It was literally you just bounce a basketball and try and knock other people's basketballs out of their hand until the last person standing. That's what dribble mania is.
God. Did you go to school in a cult? What? Half the things she says, I can't even fathom that happening here. Dribble mania? What the heck is that?
It was just really fun. I got third place. At our field day.
Well, good for you. God.
It was very nice.
That's absolutely insane, bruv.
Absolutely insane. Anyway, you know what's insane? Surveys. Look at that.
Surveys are crazy insane. You can get paid to take surveys online.
Mm-hmm. I did not know that. We did not pay the people who took our survey.
We didn't, but they're going to be asking for some compensation once this podcast comes out. Once this podcast comes out and we make bank off of it.
I cannot stress this enough. We are such billionaires. We are not in our closet right now. Tub full of cash. Yeah. Actually, tub full of Bitcoin.
Exactly. Exactly. And you know where Bitcoin is? Online. So we're swimming in a tub of MacBook computers.
There you go.
Yep, that's it. And so Jeff Bezos isn't actually going to be the first trillionaire. We already did it, but we want to keep it a secret just in case anyone wants to rob us, which if you do, please do. We want the attention. It would make a great podcast topic.
Mm-hmm. And
we got robbed.
It would be in all caps. Yeah, we got robbed. And then
no
it would be
clickbait.
A bunch of sad faces. And then our faces would be really sad.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We already got this planned out. So all we need is someone to rob us.
Mm-hmm. And just take just one Bitcoin.
Yes, if you want to fill that role, please DM us. Mm-hmm. We would be more than happy to fill that request. But anyway, surveys. Yes. Crazy.
Surveys. Super crazy.
So this week, we asked our family to fill out a quick, easy, simple survey about how they felt about us.
Yes, I got this idea from the Rhett and Link's podcast,
100%.
Ear Biscuits.
This is not an original idea.
Different. Well, like, the questions are much different. Like, the idea was from Rhett and Link.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I think they asked their kids what they thought about them, but we asked, I don't know, our parents and our brothers what they thought about us.
Yeah. Because we don't have any kids.
Believe it or not, guys.
Actually, just kidding. Charlotte is my kid.
Yes, I'm her child/lawyer. So it's always good to have one of those. You know, we have each other's back. So
always.
Yes, so we asked our family to diligently fill out this survey. Some did it better than others. I will say the mothers had great examples.
Oh, for sure.
Jake tore us to shreds.
I feel like our brothers
Jason.
were very...
They were brutally honest.
Our brothers both were very... they were roasting us a lot.
But, like, that's what we asked for. That's really ultimately what we wanted. And just by the way, if you hear either of our computers' asthma, don't worry. They have inhalers prescribed. We're overworking them today.
Yeah, I love overworking my computer's asthma.
Yeah, we love, risking the lives of people around us. So anyway, yes.
Anyway, let's jump into it.
Let's jump into it.
Get into it, guys.
So the first we did, like, what's your name and what is your relationship to me? And there were 3 options, first of all. Parents, brother, and lover of all things Spy Kids. Mm-hmm. And I am, I don't know, maybe pleased to report that more often than not, people said that they are a lover of Spy Kids. Mm-hmm.
I would also like to note that Charlotte's brothers took it twice.
They both took it twice. Jake took it twice
funny.
And put the exact same answers. Jason took it twice.
Confused me.
Did the same thing. And then Garrett took one for real and another one which was a joke.
Like funny,
I guess.
yeah.
Like supposed to be funny. It was actually very funny reading it. But
I thought it was funny.
It was a very, very, very good joke. So the first question we had was, how funny am I? So we asked them to take this quiz for the person they're related to. So my brothers took it. So I being me, Emily's family took it, I being Emily. If that makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, click off this podcast.
Get out of here.
We don't want any of you small brains.
Very small brains.
Infiltrating our space of intellectual awareness. Mm-hmm. And exactly. So one thing that I found hurtful that happened was my little brother Jason, his real name is Jason.
Is Jason.
His real name is Jason, but he is nicknamed as Jake. So I use them interchangeably. Emily is strictly Jason.
Jason. I only know him as Jason.
Only Jason. So Jake said that I am a 1 for funny. And he said that Emily I'm a 1 and Emily is a 7. I agree that Emily is a 7, but he gave me a 1.
Yeah.
He gave me a 1. How dare he?
That is very sad.
Exactly. And from this, I have asked my parents to disown Jason for that. But the scale from 1 to 10 was 1 being not funny, didn't laugh, and 10 being laughing, crying, face emoji. Another thing that I thought was funny was Elliot and Ethan's answers. Would you like to go over their answers for that question?
For the how funny?
Yes.
So Ethan, what did Ethan do? He did for me. He said that I was a 3 for funny, and Charlotte was a 4, and then Elliot did me as a 4 and Charlotte as a 3.
Exactly.
So,
and honestly, I'm not mad at either of those responses.
Yeah, I think they're very fair assessment of me, not of Charlotte. Our parents were pretty good. They gave us...
Yeah, they both gave us high numbers. And I think so did Garrett. Garrett's pretty nice.
Really? Wow.
I think so, if I remember correctly.
I think it's interesting that for all the brothers, they gave, except for Elliot, they gave the other person funnier. I think for all the brothers,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, they said the other person was funnier. Which, I mean,
Like
I
each
get
time,
it.
except for Elliot. Yeah, I
think
understand
that's
because they like
hilarious.
live with us. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have beef with Jason because he gave you a 1 because you are much funnier than a 1.
You know, I have beef with Jason because he gave me a 1. Like
That's what
you.
I just said.
I know. I was going to try to say something different, but then I didn't because I couldn't say something different because it's true. I have beef with Jason because he gave me a 1, same as Emily.
We have consensual beef with Jason. We also have beef with my dad because he did not finish the survey.
Okay. So there are how many questions? Like 23 on the survey?
Like there's like 25 questions and they're not that hard.
And Ban literally like filled out not even half. Yeah. And then he just like the required questions where you have to fill in, he just put a period and like skipped them. And
then for one of them, he didn't even like answer the question. He just said, I stopped answering these when they got annoying.
Yeah, for the last question, it said, do you respect the sign? Spoiler alert, that's the last question. And he said, other. I quit answering these when this got annoying. And then dipped.
I have given him a silent I have not talked to my dad all week.
How dare he? Honestly, like, treatment. How dare he?
Yeah, I'm very offended by that.
Okay, so the next question we gave was realistically, how many of the podcasts have you listened to? And most people said 5.
Yeah, Ethan said 7. That was
different. How nice. But Garrett has listened to all of them. Every single one.
Garrett is our number 1 fan. He almost always comments.
He always comments. And you know who else always comments? A random Fortnite
Oh yeah, the
account.
Fortnite account.
They're like, I think we've only had 2, but they always say love it or loved it. And that's it. And I love those comments. They keep me going.
Me too. They're really very kind.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, so I think, I mean, pretty much half people have listened to like almost half, you know? And then, oh my gosh, do you genuinely enjoy listening to the podcast? Everyone said yes, but sometimes they get boring.
Word. I can... Yeah, but I get... Elliot said, yeah, I guess, but I would rather listen to other things while I'm doing something.
I wonder what he listens to. I think he said he wanted to listen to the Big Brother one because he also likes Big Brother. Yeah. I guess he wanted to see my strategy.
And I guess
he said he only listened to 1.
Yeah, and I get a lot of people just said yeah, but my mom said she didn't really understand things. Michelle likes it, Ban likes it. I think everyone, maybe Jason said that he straight up, he
just
said
no. That might have been Garrett's joke one though.
Who knows?
Yeah, these answers are skewed. Let's see, what's the next one?
Might have been.
Would you be friends with me if you weren't related?
Yes,
this one,
and the next
always
question,
wonder this.
Would you be friends with me if you weren't related to me?
I think Jake had the funniest response.
Yeah, I never really thought about this until Emily brought it up.
I like always think of it because it's like
Jake had the funniest answer, and he said, "No, you have a rectangle head."
That one killed me whenever we read it.
Would you be friends with me if you weren't related to me? No, you have a rectangle head. Who says that?
And I think that's how the sole reason why.
We're currently on poor connection right now, and I don't know if it's cutting out or something. But
oh no, the FaceTime failed.
The FaceTime hashtag failed. Oh my shite. This isn't good gamers. Yes, this is not good gamers. We're currently It's connecting.
This happened last time.
How come this always happens? I don't get it. We're probably talking over each other right
now.
Yeah.
I should have learned from last time and just stopped talking, but I didn't.
Yeah, you guys rewind that like 10 seconds and listen to someone different each time.
Each time.
But yeah, who says that? I have a rectangle head? Like, I get it's true, but you don't have to come after me like that. And it's poor connection again.
Oh no, it better not stop.
So I'm just gonna keep talking.
I just won't talk.
I don't know if why is it poor connection? That's like,
Can you hear me? What happened? Why are you laughing?
We're probably talking over each other. Bim, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I just started to hear you because I just kept thinking of how we're probably talking over each other.
Well, now I've learned. Can you hear me?
Word. All right, next question.
What? Wait, okay. Oh, my
Yes.
My other favorite response to that one was
You're
A-okay,
you said, I can hear you.
What?
Guys,
wait.
We never cut out our technical difficulties.
Charlotte, I want to say something. Okay, I don't think she can hear me, but one of my favorites was Ethan's. For would you be friends with me? Ethan said nope because you're a girl. Except you can't hear me, or you can. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna keep talking. Except he misspelled. Oh no, the face I failed.
Hashtag again. Let's see. I bet she's gonna stop talking. Because she said she should have learned her lesson last time. So I'm going to keep talking. I think that it was a really funny statement that Ethan made. I don't know.
Were you talking about Ethan's
No,
response,
I could hear you most of the time.
Okay.
So when you started
explain
talking...
the nope because you're a girl?
No, because you're a girl.
Except he spelled it grill.
Yes, he did.
I want you to know that I stopped talking during that. Whatever.
You did?
Yeah,
I
was
so great.
I'm not talking.
I was talking about how you probably stopped talking. Yeah. Like I said, while we were probably talking over each other at one point, we never edit out our technical difficulties because I think it just gives the podcast a little more pizzazz. You know, you get to feed off of our stress a little bit.
You can know how unprofessional we are, you know?
Of course, but we still make bank. Next question. Next question was, what's the most annoying thing I do?
Let's see. What are the funny? My parents got some deep answers. My mom said doubt abilities and not confident in your smartestness, and then my dad said hide your light. And whenever we were Charlotte and I were reading this,
that was so profound.
He was like, what light? And I was like, I think it's like a metaphorical light, like the light inside me.
I was like, is it a nightlight? Or like, you got a special lamp in there? Like, what's the thesis? And my mom said, roll your eyes at me. Which I'm going to call it, I don't really do that often, only when I'm in a really bad mood, which may be often. If I think about it. But, like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't...
I try not to. Like, I try to respect her, but sometimes I'm just really pissed off. I love you, Mom. I really do. I promise.
Ellie's answer also was very fun. He said, snitch and your umbrage personality.
What is umbrage personality? Is that someone from Harry Potter?
Yes, it is. It's that lady from the 5th book who
that
made Harry write into her arm.
Oh my god, she made me so angry when I was watching that movie. I hate her. I really don't like her.
And I'm very offended that he thinks I have an umbrage personality, and I don't snitch. I almost never snitch.
That's not what TikTok says. There are so many TikToks that I've seen that are like, I ain't telling on my plate. I ain't snitching on no bro or something.
Oh yeah,
like,
I know.
Actually, I know exactly who did it. It's like girls named Emily.
Yeah, it's just because Emily is the most common baby name of 2001 to 2004, so it's just the most common name. So it's more likely that there are annoying people named Emily.
See, she's trying to cover her tracks, but I don't take it for a second. Something else that I thought was funny is that Garrett found it. What is it? What was the question? Garrett found it most annoying that I get mad at other people's chewing food.
Yeah, that's very weird. How isn't the people chewing food annoying?
It is, and I don't get it. Okay, next question. What's something I do that confuses you?
I think Ethan said live.
Live. Yeah, I would second that opinion. Not for Bim, but for me. You get mad randomly. Who is that from?
I wish I would say their names. Who's response 4?
I don't freaking know.
Wait.
I will see. Response 4 was Garrett. Okay, yeah, I guess. There's this thing that my dad jokes about. He literally joked about it the other night, and he said the Glarson temper. And I was like, word. You don't have to at me like that, Dad. But, yeah.
My mom said how you won't eat jelly and melted cheese. And that's not confusing. Like, that is the most reasonable thing about me. I don't like jelly. I don't like... It's not good on bread. Like, it's so cold. I don't know. And melted cheese gets me worked up because it's, like, melty and then it, like, goes down your throat weird and it just tastes bad.
So what are your thoughts on grilled cheese?
Oh, I hate it. I don't like grilled cheese.
See, that's where I draw the line.
Yeah, I can't do it. And, like, mac and cheese is, like, literally my worst enemy because not only does it, like, stink the whole house up and it smells like that, but then whenever you go to, like, clean the pot that it was, like, made in, it gets, like, mac and cheese on the brush and, like, sponge that you're cleaning it with.
Yeah, that is kind of nasty.
And so then now it's, like, I hate it. See, any other funny ones?
No.
I think
our family is not funny.
My dad said doubt yourself again with the deep answers.
Yeah. What did
weirdest habit?
Procrastination of small things that will not take long, but you don't feel like doing them. You don't have to at me like that, Mom. Next question. Oh my God, what's my weirdest habit? Twist your ear. Emily, please elaborate.
So ever since I was little, I would, like, flip my ear inside out. I don't know if that makes any sense. Like, the top of my ear, I would just flip it inside out and I'd just, like, mess with it and I'd, like, twist it around. And so, like, it's only my left ear that's, like, very, I don't know, like, flexible, I guess. Excuse me. And it's, like, I don't know why I do it. I usually do it whenever I'm, like, focused or I'm stressed out or I'm just, like, bored. So there's that.
Yeah, I think it's funny. I made a meme about it. Don't mind me.
It was that meme was so funny.
I thought it was hilarious. It was like work mode and it was like normal ear and then like, no, work mode was ear popping out. Mm-hmm. Play mode or relax mode. I don't know. It was funnier for the meme.
My mom came for my style.
Mom roasted.
She said, tucking in all your shirts.
And then she did like a smiley face, like it wasn't meant to stab in the back. Michelle, I thought higher of you.
I love tucking in my shirts. I feel like, I don't know, I don't like it when my shirts aren't tucked in. I don't tuck in all my shirts.
It honestly, like, it depends on what pants you're wearing them with and what, like, how long the shirt is. Because if the shirt is at an awkward length, you have no choice. Mm-hmm. And if, like, the pants are,
like high-waisted.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Like those mom jeans kind of style. Mm-hmm. I feel like it's a moral obligation to tuck them in because if you leave them untucked, you don't look good.
Yeah.
And it's a make or break for the outfit, Michelle. J/K, I love you, Michelle. Don't take anything I say seriously. I'm just I have to agree with her because she's keeping me held hostage. Help. All right, next question. No, you can't. Okay. How smart do you think I am?
Wait, I just want to... One thing, Ethan's response was funny to that. Literally read every Harry Potter book all the way through 6 times in a row. I am very guilty of this.
Yeah, that was funny. I remember I was reading everyone's responses, and Ethan's response just made me laugh so much. The whole thing. Too bad he was asleep. We couldn't have told him.
Yeah.
He'll listen to this and he'll know how I feel about his responses. Mm-hmm. So will everyone.
This one's interesting.
So
how smart.
Yes. So this one and the next one kind of go hand in hand. So we do how smart do you think I am and how smart do you think we are together? And I think the highlight of this was someone put how smart do you think I am and they put a 10. And then they did how smart do you think we are together and they put a 2. So
that kills me. Like, wait, who was it? Was that someone from your
I think
family?
It was Beethan.
Oh, it was? That's
it might
so
have been
funny.
Beethan.
The most common answer was 8. 4 people said 8.
I don't get it. You know, if you're going to go that high up, just give us a 10. Like,
for real, 2 10s, 2 5s, 1 7, and then Jake gave us a 1. Or that might have been...
Might have been Garrett.
Garrett's joke answer.
Honestly, I don't care anymore. They're both dead to me.
And then for the together, we got 5 8s, 2 10s, 1 4, 1 2, and 1 1.
Yep.
So together, we are dumber, I think.
100%. And there's literally no question about it. But I think the funniest part was the scale in which we did this on. 1 is negative IQ and 10 would be Einstein. So
Yes.
that's always good to think about. Okay, favorite memory of you and me.
This one was beating you up. Was that Jake?
Yes, that was Jake.
That was
Jake said
funny.
his favorite pastime for me and him to do together is beating me up.
That's so funny.
That's just like, great memory he has of us. What is his problem?
I don't know.
What's
If
his
it makes you feel
prop?
better, Ethan said, "Can't think of one. All bad."
And Garrett, for his joke one quote, which is actually how he feels, in my humble opinion. I think his joke one was how he actually feels, and his real one is just a front.
Being nice, yeah. What did he say for that?
He said not one.
Oh.
But a lot of these were actually really nice.
Yeah. Elliot's is funny because he said every memory with you and me being happy.
Yeah. And
he said, "I know I can think of one, but I just can't."
I know I can think of one, but I can't.
I can't.
Cardi, I want to go to Pluto.
Cardi, you want to go Pluto?
Cardi, I want to go to Pluto.
There you
God.
go. Yeah,
Screw
these were very
that
sweet.
one. Yeah, a lot of these are sweet. Ooh. Garrett said his favorite memory with me was playing a Disney game on the Wii.
But I know which Disney game he's talking about, and that Disney game is awesome.
Yes. Okay. The next question we did is, who do you think is my favorite family member? And I'm going to hop on over to individual responses for this one. So who do you think is my favorite? Okay, let me find it. My dad thought that Garrett was my favorite family member. I want to see if my mom said herself. She also said Garrett. Wait, what did Jake say? Oh, this is intense. Do you have anything to say, Vim? I'm kind of like...
I think, didn't Jake say Bashel?
Yeah. Wait, yes, you remember. Yes, Jake said Bashel, which
isn't a member of her family.
Yes. Some people, they didn't get some of the questions, and it's okay.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Adds a little character.
I think what this means now, though, is that Jake has put it into existence that you are now a part of our family.
Yes, I am now a McNeil. So I will be accepting donations for my adoption.
Yes. I think all of my answers are very interesting because not one person was chosen twice.
Yes.
Because my dad and Ethan both said themselves, and then Mom said Elliot, and Elliot said Mom. But Elliot had the most correct answer. He said all the same, but if I had to choose, and then he picked Mom. But mine are all this. I like all my family members the same. So he knows. But I think it's just very funny that all of my family members think
it's each
differently.
other. They're all pointing fingers you have to be your best friend. I don't want to do it.
It's an obligation.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, I think it's really hard to say if you like someone more than you like a different person because you have a different relationship with everyone in your family.
Exactly.
So I talked to Jake about TikTok, and I talked to Garrett about real life things, and I talked to Mom about girl stuff, and I talked to my dad about again real life things. We joke around together. Mm-hmm. So it's different for every family member. Yeah,
me too. All my family members, we have different things that we do it together and bond over. So it's yeah, it's always different.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, next question.
Oh,
next question.
The funniest thing we've said.
Okay, what I wanted to happen with this is I often say a lot of one-liners, and I know Bim does too, I guess. Mm-hmm. where we just have like witty comments to things, and I want to know if one has stuck out to anyone. Because I can't remember half
none of them.
What we learned today is nothing we say sticks in people's brains.
Yeah, because I don't think anyone had
hurtful.
a specific thing except for my mom. My mom said no one came to my party.
No one came to my party.
Ethan's was funny. He said, when you told me you were starting a podcast, who would want to listen to you? With like 10 question marks. Literally the funniest thing I've ever heard. Lol W.
What does that even... And he did 2 eyebrow raise emojis. That just is like the icing on the cake right there.
Exactly. It's so
cherry
funny.
on top.
Yeah.
Oh, it was beautiful.
And then Elliot said, you're not funny. You show stuff from other people that is funny.
So he just roasted us for not having original content. Or roasted you, at least.
Yeah.
I'm still in the clear. And no one came to my party.
That one was pretty funny, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Anything else? Who said IDK, man?
I don't...
Response
probably Jake.
Oh, and then of course, this is when my dad stopped answering questions.
And there's just a period right there.
Yep.
Just a dot.
So we
and
know...
when you're so funny when you said period. Maybe that's what he meant.
Maybe that was it. Yeah, like period.
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 You know what, Ben? Stop bringing up memes from the beginning of the year. And that's on period.
That's on what?
What's something I always say? And 90% of these say bruh fish, bruda fish.
I'm very confused as to how Garrett spelled bruda fish. He spelled it BHROODAH.
Bruda fish, man.
That's just not how I spell it.
Yeah, I guess
that's
like
interesting.
I guess like it's just because he's only heard it said. Because I don't text Bruda fish to Garrett. I only say it to you. And also, flashback to that one time when I said brother feet.
brother feet, man.
I think like I said bruh fish, you said Bruda fish, and I said brother feet.
We have some of the funniest conversations, but that's another podcast.
But yeah, I think either my dad or it's my dad. My dad said, what the John?
Ethan said the word and.
I don't get it. Is that a joke?
I think it's because he just like, and everyone says and a lot. So I think he's just saying, I don't know. Who said IDK don't listen?
That was Garrett's joke. I don't know. Don't listen.
That's funny.
And the funniest thing that I found was my mom said, I do be blank though. I do be blank though. I do be ellipses though.
That. So, yeah. We got 2 bras, which is interesting. From different family members, I think.
Totally.
Ooh.
Amazing.
Next one is our best quality.
What's my best quality? And the first response is ugly face. Pretty sure that's from Jake.
That is Jake.
Yep. That would be Jake. And Garrett for his joke one said, not one. So we're doing great.
I think Ethan said IDK. Who said staying in your room? That was
probably
Elliot.
One of my family.
No, it was Elliot. Staying in your room, I think.
It was? Okay.
Because I don't know which one Elliot's was.
He was number 9.
Okay, yep, that was him.
Yep, sounds like Elliot. But I think it's also funny because I think both my dad and Jason roasted me for the same thing. I don't get it. Okay, I don't get what the purpose is of leaving your room and
exactly
doing the same things outside of your room than doing it inside your room. If I'm just watching Netflix, why do I have to do it like outside my room? Why can't I just be inside my room?
I agree. I completely agree.
Word,
man.
Word, world. And of course, ban. Period.
Very informative. Ooh,
Thank
worst
you, ban.
quality.
What's your worst quality? Face. Once again, Jake coming in clutch with the mean stuff.
It's so funny.
My mom said I'm grumpy in the mornings.
Ethan.
But who isn't?
Ethan said, wasn't there already a question regarding this? Seems like you're stalling for content. To the eyeglass emojis, and then in parentheses, what is the most annoying thing I do?
I don't think they're the same question.
Yeah, I mean, some of them are kind of similar, but like...
Yeah, but like, we want more.
And then...
My dad said... Oh, wait, go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just going to say, again, with the deep questions, I mean, the answers, my mom said
Ban.
lack of self-confidence.
Oh, how profound. And I liked Elliot's Umbridge personality.
Again, what the heck is
Coming
that? What's
at
up with
it
that?
again.
Literally, what? Sorry, what were you saying?
And my dad said, my worst quality is that I look like him. Ha, 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 ha.
And then he did the winking.
Like, it's supposed to be a tear.
Oh, really? I think that was a wink.
It was a winking sad face. That's what Bim thought. Everyone roast her in the comments, please.
Do it, please. I need to be bullied more.
Be bullied. We want to bully Bim so that she isn't the way she is.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And I'm starting a campaign.
Way too long. Way too long.
It's gone on way too.
Not bullied.
It's gone on way too long that she's been allowed to not be bullied. And Ban and Michelle, if you guys are watching this, I'm completely joking.
No, she's not.
I don't want to bully Bim. But no. Bim can't hear me right now. Bim, idiot says what? Exactly. So she can't hear me right now. Because if she could, she would have definitely said what, because she is 100% an idiot. I'm just joking, but I want to make sure that she knows her place in this world. I'm just doing you guys a favor. All right, now she can hear me. She's plugged her ears. Mm-hmm. Bim, you need to be bullied more.
I completely agree. Stand down to bullying. Next question.
Be best? Nah. Be worst.
There you go. Just sit down.
If you see bullying, just turn the other cheek. Wait, turn the other cheek. That's not the right expression. Do you think being friends with one another has changed us? So some people understood the question, some people did not. So some people said yes, some people said
most people said yes. Someone said not yes. Really.
That is response 4, which is probably Jake.
Yeah, I think that's Jake.
It sounds like Jake. Ban, period. Wow. How deep and profound. You're definitely more happy and feel confident about being silly. That one's from my mom. She said that on the Mother's Day podcast. Nothing new here.
Yeah, I think your dad's answer is the funniest. Not funniest, but like...
He did not get it. It's okay, Dad. It's great. What is my best talent?
Ooh. I was... Wait. Did I skip a question?
Did I skip a question?
The next question is, would you watch a talk show with us?
Oh, sorry. I skipped a question. Would you watch a talk show with us in it? And
7 yeses and 3 no's.
Who said no? I think it was Jake, Garrett's joke response, and then Jake again.
That's funny. We asked this because
we have an announcements thing at our school. Mm-hmm. And we want to do a little do that on it.
It's going to be very funny. It's going to be so funny. Literally.
Yeah. We have so many ideas, and it's not going to be every day because we understand that we're irrelevant, but I feel like it'd just be fun for us. We've been talking about it the whole time.
Mm-hmm. So I'm just so excited for TV production next year because it's going to be really, really funny.
Oh, I'm so excited. And the teacher that teaches it, he can't say no. He probably will, but he won't. And I will force him to put it on air. And isn't one of your friends going to edit the announcements? Mm-hmm. So she can just sneak it in. It's not like he watches it.
Exactly. Yeah. And I mean, no one watches it, right?
Yeah. And if I will just go into 4th period every day when the announcements are shown and distract the teacher that teaches it so he never sees.
Yeah.
Yeah, he never sees.
Play ours.
Exactly. We just, you know what, there's not going to be any information on the announcements. It's just going to be our talk show like a rerun, like the
Right.
same one every week. All right. Next
I
question.
agree.
What is my best talent?
My family seems to like really confuse me. So actually, Elliot's was the most legit. He said public speaking / whatever you do at pageants, like spokesmodel interview. That's the only one that's like real. Because then my mom said faking being happy when you're not.
Yeah.
And then, wait, sorry. And then Ethan said the uke, which
The
is
uke.
funny
All
because
caps.
I know 2 songs on the ukulele. So,
I love that. It's so funny.
and then of course my dad said period.
Ben, he just gives such insight in something I like. He just like he's so outspoken. Like
I
something
think he has
strive
the
to be.
biggest
so
brain.
humble. Yeah, he's just
For
like
sure.
I'm over it. You know, anyone with a big brain would not take this survey that we tricked our families into taking, because it will inevitably lead to destruction.
There you go.
All right.
All your families was nice. Like
Yeah, my family is like normal or whatever.
just my family that's like like your family was like dance, like because that's
yeah.
your actual like you're actually good at that.
You guys suck. I wanted content, not quality. Get out of here. Next question. What am I worst at? My favorite one. Whoever said hosting a podcast.
Wait, was that Ethan?
That was Ethan.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
was funny. Who said existing?
That was Garrett.
And then
Thanks, Garrett. Love you.
Elliot said anything sports / athletic related. And again with my mom with a very confusing response. For worst quality, she said faking when you're happy when you're not. Which is the same thing she
Which
did
is
for like my talent. So am I good
Imagine
or bad?
like imagine walking up to a talent show and you're like sobbing and you're like, "Hello, my name is Emily McNeil, and I am faking being happy." The crowd erupts in applause, and you win the talent
Flames.
show.
Yeah,
And
I
you
win.
go to a great college, and all the time you're pretending to be happy, but when you're home alone, you actually break down and cry. And this is a story of a girl who fell asleep and drowned the whole world.
Yes.
Jason said I'm worst at solving Rubik's Cube, which I agree. He and Garrett have been trying to teach me how to solve Rubik's Cube, and I just don't want to learn.
You know what? You don't have to. Just like get one of the ones that are all it's just one side. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Where it's just the cube. Just get one of those, and then it's already solved.
Word?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that. Ignorance is bliss. I don't want to learn how to solve a Rubik's Cube. I don't want to hear the trash Rubik's is talking about me. Stay golden out there, folks. Next question.
There you go. Let's see.
As a kid,
Oh,
how
annoying.
annoying was I?
This one was very funny.
Okay, I think it's funny because Jake and Ethan both gave us 7s.
Mhm. So that's
Jake is younger than me. So as
Who
a
doesn't
kid,
remember he was a kid.
he doesn't remember me as a kid, but he's like, you know what? She must have been really annoying. 7.
Wait, who gave me a 10? Or someone gave a 10. Oh, is that the joke answer?
That's probably Garrett's. Yeah, response number 5.
Yeah.
Honestly, like, it was funny when I read it the first time, but now it's just skewing the results. Come on, Garrett.
Yeah, come on.
I'm kidding. It's really funny. And the scale in which we rated these on, 1 being TBH, you're kind of trill, rate 7 out of 10, and 10 would be, and nobody came to my party.
Which I think is the peak of annoyingness.
God, it was so funny.
And it's interesting because no one actually put a 10 when I was the one who said, and nobody came to my party, and that's the most annoying thing.
Nobody came to my party. And nobody came to my... For our 20
Nobody
subscribers
came to my
special,
party.
that's going to be...
10
in the
hours
video.
of just me.
And nobody came to my party.
There you go.
And nobody came to... God, I I love that video so much.
It's so funny. It's like, the whole video is funny too, because it's like, my mom's like, did you dress yourself? And I was like, yeah. And I'm wearing like pink yoga pants and like this like, it doesn't match at all. You can barely tell. And it's got like a stain on it. And I was like, I don't know where the stain came from.
Oh my goodness. You know that video where the girl like farts and she's like, did you guys hear that? I think it was a ghost.
Yes.
That's like the same like kind of feeling that has. Like,
it's
I
funny.
don't know where the stain came from. Probably
a
ghost.
Earlier in that like video, I said that I was eating a popsicle and it was dripping everywhere. So I think it was probably from the popsicle.
I was eating popsicle, but I don't know where the stain came from.
I don't know where it came from.
Oh my god.
And then Ethan runs into the video and he goes, my popsicle didn't melt. So,
oh my goodness. And the part where you're like, and Ethan said he had to go to work, and Dad said he had to go to work, and nobody came to my party.
Nobody came to my party. And then my mom was like, no one came to your party? All sympathetic, like she went to my party, but she didn't. It just said, why is she trying to be, like, you didn't come either, Mom. Why are you trying to...
Yeah, Mom. Yo, sit down, Michelle. You didn't go to the party either. Let Bim tell it how it is. Nobody came to my party.
Exactly. Period.
I love that video so much. Okay. Who do you think gets along with me the best?
Who said
so? There were a variety of answers.
Yeah.
Nobody... I don't get it. People didn't get that we were talking about within our own family.
Yeah, because we got, I think Jake said Garrett or Beefin.
Yeah, that was Jake.
Yeah.
And my dad said, like, my friends. But he, like, named them. And then
Elliot said bar, so that's you.
Bar. But he spelled bar wrong. So many people spell it wrong. It's very... misconception. My name is spelled B-H-A-R, bar.
Mm-hmm. Bar.
Ethan
said lumpy. For those of you who don't know, which should be everyone should know, but if you don't, Lumpy is Chewbacca's kid from the Star Wars Christmas special.
But does he remember that you're Lumpy?
Yeah, I'm Lumpy, and you're...
I think did he make that in reference to, like, you get along with Lumpy from the Christmas special? Honestly, yes, Lumpy is, like, kind of a brat.
He's so annoying. Like, literally, like, he was throwing a fit the whole time.
Like, chill, bruv. Chill. Like, let your mom make some dinner, huh?
Literally. Yeah, Lumpy was annoying.
Yeah.
So this question was very funny.
This question was a bust.
And again, of course, my dad, period.
I just love period. He's so funny.
Hilarious.
All right, next question. Do you respect the sign? Again, a lot of people did not understand this question.
My favorite has to be my dad's response when he said, I quit answering these when he got annoying. And the sign that we're referring to is the sign on our doors that I recently gifted to Charlotte.
Yeah, I think we talked about it one podcast. We might not have, but Bim has a sign on our door. And yes, we did talk about it because Michelle straight up came in.
Oh, yeah. But we haven't talked about your sign. Because I got Charlotte a sign that says...
Yes, so on Monday, I was blessed with a package from Bim Prime. Jeff Bezos who? I only know Bim. Like I said, we're the first trillionaires. Yeah, get it right, Bim. Who's your accountant? Do I need to have a talk with him? Because you don't even know how much money you have.
I thought it was...
Please don't tell me you're balancing your books.
Yeah, I am.
The IRS is going to be after us, Bim. The IRS. We've already had run-ins with them. We can't do this again.
Well, I just thought that if I
Hold on, everyone close your ears. Close your ears. This is not for you.
Yeah, I just thought if I did it myself, it would just be a lot easier.
No, but Bim, do you remember what happened last time?
I mean, I do, but, it's
Bim, they raided your house. they took the last door sign you had, and now you had to buy another one. We all know that's not the original door sign. The other one died in vain. Do you want that to happen again, Bim?
I mean, I don't, but, like, since I have, like, $1 trillion, like, can't I just... It's not a big deal.
It's irreplaceable. You can't just buy your way out of this one, Bim. You're gonna have to serve some time.
In jail?
Yeah, that's what that expression usually means.
Well, I didn't know if it was, like, I don't know, like in therapy or, like...
I mean, they might, like, give you therapy, but I don't know. The IRS is, like, pretty mean. What does the IRS stand for?
International Reason Stupid.
I just, like, I don't, like, okay, if we don't know what the IRS stands for, like, why are we giving so much money to them? Everyone unplug your ears. I have a statement.
Who said
Who
we were
is
giving
the
money to
IRS?
IRS?
What is it? Everyone stop paying taxes and see what, if everyone in the world just stops paying taxes, what do you think would happen? What would happen? Would they put all of us in jail?
There's not enough room.
There's so many questions. Like, what if everyone in the world just started taking a shower at the same time? I've asked Bim about this. I want your input. Everyone who watches this, in the comments below, say, why, if everyone took a shower at the same time, everyone in the world, all 7 billion of us, same time, what would happen? I want to know. Leave in the comments down below.
My vote is that we'd run out of water, but I don't know.
See, this is what I need. Bill Nye, Neil deGrasse Tyson. Who are some other scientists?
Those are the only scientists I know.
I want both. I want younger Bill Nye and older Bill Nye to answer this question because they're two different people.
Yeah, for sure.
100%. And the last question we have actually is, how honest were you on this quiz? The scale from 1 to 10 is 1 being Helen Keller type beat, because obviously she was lying the whole time. She's not real. There was no way that someone could be blind to deaf, but that's another episode. Mm-hmm. And 10 would be polygraph test.
And everyone said 10, except
for Garrett's joke response.
Yeah.
Which, again, it was very funny. But yeah, honestly, like, if we don't know who the IRS is, why are we paying them taxes? And why are they so pressed about it?
Literally, like, I don't know, because, like, I don't know, let's do it.
Everyone,
because as we know, everyone in the world does listen to this podcast. So,
everyone
and we have
that's how we have so much money.
Yeah, we have ultimate authority over every single person in the world, since every single person listens to this podcast. So everyone, don't pay your taxes. Don't
pay your taxes here, and just, like, call it a day. Apparently, Abe Lincoln died on tax day.
Did he really?
So, yeah, that should be a sign.
I think that actually they named it tax day after, like, the day that he died, and then you're like, well, now it has to be tax day. Because we're paying our taxes to Abraham Lincoln.
We're paying... What? So if I'm getting this right, Lincoln died so that we could have tax day.
Yes.
In your ideal world, okay, let me just, hypothetical, right?
Yes.
In your ideal world, tax day is a national celebration for, like, instead of President's Day, we have tax day. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay, I mean, I could get behind that.
I mean...
So you're like, these presidents died for the country.
Well,
and,
do you see all the presidents on the bills?
Exactly. Guys,